Hello YouTube, I'm running the SSG now with 3 transistors, and I'm running it at the fastest speed now, which is at the moment around 673 RPMs at 460 milliamps, and I'm charging this very small 4 amp hour battery, and I did almost 16 runs with that, and it's becoming better and better, but every time I have to wait a few hours so it can fill up again. So in between I'm a little bored, so I'm doing some testing here, and I built myself a quick and dirty solid state SSG, and well, I have 2 batteries, 2 exactly the same 10 amp hour SLA batteries. This one is the battery that is feeding, and this one is the charging battery. I just run it, so it's already up to above 13, which it wasn't. Okay, and it's running quite high frequency. It's an old coil I had with some old welding rods, rusted away. It's very thick wire. I only have one winding with around, I think, gauge 15, so that's 1.5 millimeter diameter copper. It's quite a lot. If I connect this, well, you can immediately see this is going down rapidly, but this one is going up very fast, and that's my scope signal, and I can adjust it a little with the pot, but doesn't really do much because it's only a 500 ohm pot, and the other resistor is around 5k or something. So what I actually want to do is do some testing with cap pulsing, and so I had this nice new cap here, which is 10,000 microfarad, and I'm going to make the connections now. I have a SCR which I'm going to connect to it, so I have some work to do. You can see now it's going down very fast. This one is still going up, but that's just SSG with a bridge rectifier already now. So now I'm going to connect the other part of it, the cap pulsing, and do some testing. Well, see you later. Hello again. I just connected the cap to the system, so my Captain system. I have here an SCR thyristor, which is capable of 120 amps and I don't know, a few hundred volts, which is absolutely not necessary, I guess. It's also very thin wire, so I don't see 100 amps going to it, but anyway, it seems to work. If I connect this, as my scope, this one is the charge battery, which is now 13.04, and this is the feeding battery, it's 1269, and there's my scope, which is nothing now. Okay, I'm going to connect the system now. As you can see here, this is going down, of course, and this one is going up with big steps, and this is the steps it's making, and it's a Zener, and it's around I think 24 volts that it's switching here, and actually it's working quite nice as far as I can see, and I can see that well, I can no. So my battery is going up very nice, and this one is going down, of course. Okay, I'm just I think I'm going to leave this for a few minutes and see what it does. But it's looking quite good. So I will draw up a schematic. It's actually very simple. My SCR is very cold, and so is my MJ 94 transistor. Just one transistor, one big coil, which is also very cold. Everything stays very cold, and I don't know how many milliamps it's at the moment pulling, but I think somewhere around 200 milliamps. Well, still going up. Oh well. Okay, and then in maybe a few minutes I will change the batteries around and see what happens. Okay, thanks for watching. Alright, it's now 10 to 15 minutes later. Charging battery is at 13.40 something, and the primary battery is at 12.48, and it's keeping up there. Everything is ice cold. This is my SCR, which is very cold. Here's the Zener, which is going to the plus, and these are the ones. One is going to the minus of the capacitor, and the other one is to from the battery minus actually. So it's switching very well. To show a little bit like this, you can see it's working very well. Only if I measure the voltage on the cap, it's breaking at 17-18 volts. That's what I measure with a digital meter. So it could be a little higher actually. I think it's around 20 volts, but it could do a little better if I let it go a little higher. So what I can do is add another diode in, or I have another Zener, but then it's probably going over to 30 volts or something, and I don't know if that's a good idea for these old batteries. So we could have some fun and, for example, put a LED, an LED in between, and see what happens there. Okay, something very funny is happening here. Primary battery was 12.48 and it's now climbing up. Now I do not really understand it. Something's happening here. Now it could be temperature that's rising or something, but very strange. Okay. Just inserted the LED here. It's flashing now, and primary is dropping 12.55. Secondary is going up 13.30 or something, and this one is nicely going up and down, dancing. That's looking very good. Alright, so I probably yes, I think so. If you can see that it's going rapidly up, so I think the voltage on the cap is a little bit higher now, probably 1 or 2 volts higher. So I'm going to measure what the voltage on it is. Okay, what I'm going to do is to exchange the batteries, secondary with the primary. The primary at the moment under load is 12.48. Secondary is 13.40 or something. Okay, climbing up steadily. So I'm going to stop it and exchange them and see what happens. Alright, I just exchanged the batteries. So the secondary is now 12.64 and primary is 13.22. Of course this is dropping a little still. Actually I should wait for an hour or something, but okay. Now let's see what happens when I start it up. That's flashing, caps filling, and it's going up. 1270, 71, 72, and this one's dropping. Now let's just wait until they are the other way around. The secondary is above 13 and this one is around 12.5 or something. Just wait for that.